Everybody, welcome back to the channel. And I'm looking like hella rough. I mean, I usually never even say hella rough or hella, but I'm looking rough because I've got work tomorrow. Yes. So I've got work tomorrow, and I am just trying to wrap up some things on what to do. I'm still waiting on some things because I ordered them. Maybe I ordered them too late, but I don't think so. I think Amazon is just not on that. We'll get that, excuse me, we'll get that stuff to you whenever kind of vibe now, instead of that the next day, which I pay for. And for whatever reason, Amazon, and I know reason, Amazon has just gotten real lazy about deliveries. So there is that. Let me tell you, so I'm waiting for that to come in, and it's just basically Claude's his pee pad, and it's a special pad that kind of attracts them. So it's not like a regular pee pad. It's specific. So, and I'll let you know how it is, because just one little one little pad. I'm literally out of coffee. One little pad is like $30 something dollars, and yeah, so we'll see how he likes it. And I'm like kind of getting excited about, having him, be here alone, although I do have my camera, so I can take video of him and see where he's at, and all of that, and see what's going on with him. So yeah, so you're not gonna like totally be alone, because I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna talk to you from the camera, so I can see you and talk to you, but there might be some changes. Okay, so you have to be okay with that. And we talked about this last week. We talked about this when I got the job, of what were going to be some of the changes that were going to be happening. But you said you were going to be okay, because you're a big boy and you're my boy. You're my boy. Yeah, you are. You're my boy. Yeah. So there's that. And then let's see. I'm waiting for that to be delivered. I'm waiting for my new glasses, which, they said they're going to be here tomorrow, which is my work day, but I'm going to go into the office with my old glasses. These are my old glasses, even though these are pretty cute. I just really want some new ones. I did my hair. So, Lord, I've been doing stuff. I've been doing things. I've been taking care of business. I changed my, some curtains, because I just got tired of my curtains that I had there for the longest time, so I changed those. I did my nails. I did this dark cherry, like this dark kind of burgundy. I know it was like 2 seasons ago or 1 season ago, this was the color. I still think it's the color, because it's the color that I love. So I think I was reaching anyway, so it matches my bag, the Marco, and this is the large one. I think it's 27 or something like that. Anyway, so this is my bag. So it's heavy, and I don't even have the computer yet. So it's kind of heavy, and I don't even have my computer yet, but that's okay. And I did a thing yesterday, and I think this is so cute, and I think a lot of people are going to be biting this style, but I don't care, because I'm not a gatekeeper and I like to share. And I saw this one girl, she had something, I think she had stretched something over it, and I just thought it was really cute. So I took a headband, a scarf, and I just wrapped it around my actually this is the wrong way, my earphones, my Bose earphones, because these are super cute, and I think that's just a vibe. So yeah, so I took a scarf and I just wrapped it around, and thought it would be really cute and really stylish, because I'll know these are mine, because you might see a lot of people with lots of Bose headphones, but these are mine because I've got my scarf wrapped around those. So that's a cute moment. I'm going to wear these while I'm probably going to be listening to a lot of trainings and different things like that. So these are good to have. I guess I'm doing a what's in my bag. So I have my, yeah, so my headphones, which is for work. And so these are all the things that I'm bringing to work with me tomorrow. And here's my makeup everything kind of bag. And this is an old Liberty when I used to get their advent calendars, and every year they would give out a beautiful, was a calendar, and they had all kinds of stuff. And I've got like all kinds of goodies in here. I'm not going to go through everything, but this is like a, you know, like makeup, well, not really makeup, but makeup in the sense of lipstick, perfume, chapstick, and different stuff like that. But but nothing else, nothing other than that. I don't know what, something's in my throat. Got a hair tie because I'm just that girl, and I did my hair, but y'all know, if you don't know me, you know me. You know me. This is a lip balm that I had from one of my advent calendars that I actually really love. It's so conditioning, and it's vapor, and it's kind of vapor. I don't know if you could see that. Anyway, I don't think you can. The camera's not going to pick it up. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so that's that. I mean, it smells good. It smells like roses, and very conditioning for my lips, and it feels really nice. Got my wallet, my Chanel wallet, and then I have another wallet, which is Lafayette 148. It's another wallet. It's the quick wallet that has like some cash, ID, and, you know, my usual spend cards. And then this one has my really cards that I can put, like, if I wanted to put, you know, put some serious cash on, serious charges on Star, this is the one. So that's those two. I really should put this in here with this. Then I have my two books. This is my ideas book for being a content creator. So my ideas book. So I like to write stuff down because I could be anywhere, and then I'll just write something down. And then this is my, you know, I'm taking notes for work kind of book, because, you know, first day and all. So these two are going to be with me. And so that's probably what's weighing down weighing down my bag. And that's kind of, I think that's it. Besides, let's see, I think I have something. Oh yeah, I've got my pen, you know, my pen, and some more perfume, which I'm going to put that. I don't know why I have all this perfume in here. Maybe that's saying something. Anyways, so yeah, so that's kind of, what's in my bag. You know, my bag is pretty, I really should have a, insert in here, but I'm not too fragile, or not too, you know, scared for my bags to get, you know, because these are mine. They're not going anywhere. I'm not selling them. I'm not giving them away. These are my bags, and I treat them the way I would normally. And so yeah. So, and then I always, I don't know why, but I always carry a little bit of pepper with me. And I don't know why, but I always carry this pepper with me, and I transfer it. Whatever bag I'm taking, I put this pepper in there. I don't know why. I mean, someone's got to explain to me why I do that. But yeah, so here's my headphones, my wallet. What I need to put in there is I need to put some lotion, because I do not want to go anywhere without my hands being moisturized, because, you know, we just don't want that. So I think that's kind of it for all that I have in my bag for tomorrow. So yeah, and I'm excited. A little nervous, but overall just really excited. And like, I did my hair, so my hair is done, and I'm trying to decide on what I'm going to wear tomorrow for my first day. Even though I'm going to be working from home most of the days out of the week, I will be going to the office at least. So yeah, so hair looks a little flat, so I might have to I mean, I only put heat on it the first day and then I don't touch it afterwards. So, like I said, waiting for my glasses. They should have been here today, but everything that's supposed to be delivered is not being delivered when it's supposed to be. And so if we can't get him his pee-pee pad tomorrow, I do have some other pads in here and I'll just have to put them like all over the place because I don't know, you know, and I'll watch him from my video, from my camera. So, you know, I'll see what's going on with Claude. But yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, and so I'm really all about trying to continue that soft life. And that I know how to do my hair. I know how to do my nails. I do the makeup that's good for me. And that is just having literally my eyebrows and put some lipstick on, and then I'm ready to go. I will put on some mascara. I will try extra tomorrow because I am going into work. So I go in, I believe Monday for sure. So Monday's for sure. And then I think it's determined at some point in the week, what day. I think it might be Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm excited. What am I gonna wear? I have no clue. I really want to be comfortable. I don't want to be constantly like pushing, you know, stuff in. I want to be comfortable, but I want to look chic, you know. I want to look well put together. But I really want to be comfortable. And so yeah, so that's kind of like my vibe for the first day of work, is that being comfortable and still cute, and you know, so that's that. And then from that point on, I think I'm just going to, I'm not like, I mean, I used to be one of those girls who would wear heels like every day to work back in the day. And then most recently when I transitioned into tech, because I came from education and I transitioned into tech like 10 years ago, I started wearing, you know, sneakers to work, or, you know, comfortable shoes. So it became a jeans and kind of, you know, that kind of atmosphere, because the tech world, that's, you know, literally what they do. Like literally I can just go into work looking like this. But I wouldn't, because that was just not, I mean, I'm comfortable, but that was not my vibe. So yeah, so there's that. So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. But overall, I'm super grateful for the community that I have built with you all. Still haven't purchased a camera. I know I will. I definitely will, because using my phone is it's a temporary thing, even though I could continue to use my phone, because that's just how, you know, good the quality of iPhones that they have now. But it's just like sometimes I really want to use my phone and still being able to film and do all that at the same time. So, you know, there's that. So yeah, so that's kind of like what I've been doing. And like, I've been busy. I've been getting things together, working on, you know, looking at some AI things that I can utilize for work to make sure that I'm working as efficiently as possible. So there's that. And yeah, so what I'm going to wear, still have no clue. Like I said, I want to be comfortable. But yeah, I am, you know, honestly, what I'm really most excited for is watching Andor. I know, I'm so excited. And I really wanted to see, and I bought a couple tickets to go see Sinners, even though I didn't go to it, because I wanted to support Mr. Coogler and Mr. Jordan and Miss Science, what is her, Haley Scheifeld, or whatever her name is. Yeah, so I wanted to support all of them, and Lindo, and I wanted to support, so I bought a ticket, I bought 2 tickets. So maybe I want to go see it, but I am not the girl to see scary movies with. I'm just not that girl. I dream about that stuff and it gets in my psyche. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until after my first day of work and, get the lay down, and then maybe I'll see it maybe next weekend. And then my girlfriend just sent me an email yesterday that she'll be coming into town. She has work, and so we're going to grab dinner. And this is my same girlfriend, Coco, that I will be going to Atlanta to see and just have like a week to just chillax with her. And I'll be working still, so yay. And that's kind of about it. I'm like super nervous that my pumpkin won't have nowhere to potty, but he will have potty because there's potty pads all over. But I wanted him to have this special one because it kind of generally attracts, it makes them want to pee because it smells like the outside. So I really wanted that for him, but so yeah. So that's it. Thank you all so much for your support. And hopefully we'll talk. Well, we'll talk again, and I'll tell you how my first week of work went. I'm just super grateful and thankful for the community that has supported me, and you all have supported me in a time when it just seemed dark, and it just seems kind of really hard to get through it. But honestly, there's one thing I could tell you to do, and I will do this every single pay period, is put money away for yourself. There are a couple things. There's an emergency, and then there's an emergency. So if you can, put money into a high yield savings account for an emergency. That's the money that you don't touch. Because why? It's for an emergency. Then put something away for you as a savings emergency. It means that you're saving, and if emergency, like, my car's on a flat, or I've got this, the plumbing went out, or whatever, then there's that savings. That could also be in a high yield savings account as well, but in two separate accounts. Don't mix them together. And then there's an emergency account where, oh my God, I saw these shoes and I really want to buy them. That's the kind of emergency account. Now, I'm only going to do the two. I'm not doing a third one, which is the shoes, because honestly, I don't need anything. I have everything I need right now. So the high yield savings account, or you can even do investments, or whichever you can do. Like a treasury bond or anything like that. I'm not a financial person, but I do know how to save money. So I would definitely start that. And this is the buyer's market because stocks are so low. Everyone's in a panic. This is the time to buy. This is the time to start investing in those various different markets. So this is the time to buy. So if you've had any, honestly, nobody has additional funds. But if you had additional $50 or whatever, this is the time to buy some stock. Do that if you can. Only if you can. If you can't, I understand. I completely understand. But the one thing you do want to have is you want a high yield savings account, and you want it at somewhere where they're going to pay you at least up to 5%. Annual percentage rate, APY. So you want that. So if you can find some, I know American Express, I know they have like a 4 and something. And then there's some others. So you can do some research on that, and then just start your account, and it might look like it's nothing, but overall it does turn into something, because I was able to support myself from my emergency fund when all else failed. Now, I had assistance from, unemployment. Hello, I'm not looking but I was actively searching for work. So I had unemployment up until a certain point, and then I had to do it all on my own. But yes, most definitely, assistance from, all the different areas in which you can actively do that. But looking at, relying on, the last couple months with my, my savings was really, it was starting to weigh on me, because that is an emergency. And I kept thinking that to myself, like, this is not an emergency. This is not an emergency. It's just job loss. That's an emergency. That's an emergency. So, do not, if you have to utilize that money, do not think of it as, oh my gosh, I saved it because that was my emergency. And I will continue to actively save for whatever situations that come up, because I do believe that one way out of any situation is preparedness. And I actively prepared for years for whatever situation I was going to go into. I actively prepared because I wanted to have a safety net, and that was honestly my safety net. So, for the next 6 months, I am saving like nobody's business, because I have to, because I'm on a contract. I'm on a 6-month contract. So after the 6 months, then I have to do it all over again. I have to actively look for a job. So, so way before my contract ends, I will be still looking for another job. I will be looking for additional work, because I know that, because a lot of people are consistently doing contracts because it's a way for them to not have to get benefits for someone. So there's a lot of different things that that I'm doing, that I'm starting to kind of work through. But that's the one thing: actively start a savings account or some type of emergency fund for yourself, so you don't feel that weighted pressure, or that you're going to feel pressure. I'm not going to say that to you. You're going to feel it, and it's okay. You are allowed to have those feelings. You are absolutely allowed to feel those things. And I don't want to discount any of that, because it takes a lot, to talk to people, and to go through rounds of interviews and to not get any traction. It's hard. It's hard. But again, it can happen for you. It can happen for you. So, yeah. So just, I'm just reflecting on this time, and, on the time that I gave it all, my all, and I did, things to look for work, and, participated in webinars and all those different things. That all helped. And so, yeah. So I'll report back next week how my first week of work went, and I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll take a little video of me, out and about in San Francisco, downtown, even though that's not my that's not my preferred place to be. I just, the city. I mean, I love the city, but I'm just not the pavement, that kind of city girl anymore. I'm a city girl. Like, I'm just like luncheon and dinner, and go to see a play, or the symphony or some stuff like that, or go to a ball game. That's the kind of, maybe here shopping here and there, but just to be hanging out, like, walking down the city and all that, not my jam anymore. But it's gonna have to be my jam, because I gotta work. Anyway, I need to stop being clownish. Anyway, I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye. Peace out.